The day my father told me I was getting married, I thought he was joking, until I saw the man standing in our compound, with his family and a bag full of bride price. My name is Ada. I grew up in a small village in Enugu, where everyone knew everyone. My father was respected, strict, traditional. So when his business began to fail, he became desperate. One evening, he called me into the sitting room. "You are getting married next month," he said firmly. I laughed, but he wasn't smiling. "The man is from Lagos, wealthy, responsible. He will take care of this family." My heart dropped. "I don't love him," I whispered. "Love comes later," my father replied. His name was Tund Williams, tall, quiet, serious. When he came for introduction, he barely looked at me. I assumed he didn't want this marriage either. The bride price was paid quickly. The wedding was simple. And just like that, I left my village for Lagos. His house was massive. Everything felt strange. The first night, I stood nervously near the window. Tund entered the room. "I know this wasn't your choice," he said calmly. "And it wasn't mine either." I blinked. "What?" "My mother insisted. She believes marriage will make me settle down. So we were both trapped." He continued, "You'll have your space. I won't force anything." And he kept his word. Weeks passed. We were like polite roommates. No fighting, no closeness, just distance. One afternoon, I fainted in the kitchen. When I woke up, I was in the hospital. Tund was sitting beside me, looking worried. "You scared me," he said softly. It was the first time I saw emotion in his eyes. Later that night, I overheard him arguing on the phone. "I don't care about the contract anymore," he said angrily. "If she wants to leave, I'll let her go." Contract? My heart pounded. When he returned, I confronted him. "What contract?" He sighed. "My mother offered your father money to arrange this marriage. It was supposed to help both families." Tears filled my eyes. "So I was a business deal?" "No," he said quickly. "It started that way, but it stopped being that the day I saw you crying on our wedding night." Silence filled the room. "I didn't expect to care," he admitted, "but I do." My chest felt tight. "Then why keep your distance?" I asked. "Because I didn't want you to feel trapped." For the first time, I truly looked at him, not as a stranger, but as a man trying to do the right thing. Slowly, I stepped closer. "Maybe we can start again," I whispered. "Not as strangers, not as a contract." He looked at me carefully. "And as what?" I smiled softly. "As husband and wife, who are willing to try." Months later, Lagos no longer felt scary. It felt like home, because love didn't come suddenly. It grew, in small conversations, in shared laughter, in quiet care. And one evening, as we watched the sunset from our balcony, Tund held my hand gently. "This time," he said, "I'm choosing you." And this time, I was choosing him too.